ate 40 pizzas in the last 30 days.
Welcome to Boys, episode 180.
180.
You know what they say about Boys, episode 180?
What's that?
You turn around, you walk the other way.
Oh, the old 180.
We hope you don't, because we have some exciting news and we have a very special episode. Before we get started, we're going to kick things off the way we always do.
Let me guess, some ads?
Some ads. We got to pay the bills.
Gotta pay the
We got a
bills.
lot to talk about tonight, so we're going to get right to this. BoysPodcast.com. It's a hub of all things boys. There you will find links to our Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, as well as that golden donate button. And let me tell you something. We got a champion of the golden donate button.
Yeah?
His name is Zach.
Did Zach smash it?
Came through again. He sends us a little something, a little of that folding money, a little of that walking around money,
Yeah.
a little coin, a little Skrilla, some ducats even.
Cheddar.
Cheddar, cheese, lettuce, paper, Benjamin. Well, he hadn't sent a Benjamin. Well, I guess collectively he has sent over a Benjamin.
A collective Benjamin.
A collective Benjamin. Thank you, Zach. Be like Zach. Hit that golden donate button. Send us a few bucks if you listen week after week. You know the drill. I know these days everybody's asking for Patreon, paywalls,
Yeah.
etc., etc. We're not going to do a paywall. We're just asking for a fair donation.
Christmas is the season of giving.
Yeah. Give to us.
All I'm asking, just give a little love in your heart, give a little tenderness, give a little cash to Boys.
I like it. It has a ring to it. A holiday ring.
Boys is available on iTunes, Stitcher, SoundCloud, YouTube, Spotify. On Spotify, you search us all one word, all lowercase, Boys Podcast. Once you do that, all our episodes are going to pop right up there. While you're there, go ahead and click subscribe on that. Subscribe wherever you can subscribe on the YouTubes. Subscription-based services.
If you want to be an Ebenezer
Mhm.
and not give to the podcast, which is totally cool,
Sure.
at least tell a friend. Give the gift of Boys. It's free. It doesn't cost you any money. It only costs us money. So
Yeah.
you give away.
Like-
Give it away. Give it away now.
Like Ebenezer Scrooge at the end of Christmas Carol, burst open your window and go, Boys Podcast!
For one and all.
For one and all. Go to the store and buy the biggest Boys Podcast you can.
Or what you do, the day after Christmas, you go to the Apple store, you go to Best Buy, you go to the Microsoft store, you go to Target, Walmart, everywhere else, and you just go to the phone section and you just start blasting Boys Podcast like a chorus.
Dude.
A chorus of young boys.
That would be really cool. Let's guerrilla this shit. You guys go to do that shit. That'd be awesome.
I think it's a good idea. I'm not just saying that.
I'm not saying that either. That's a pretty cool idea.
Email us, boys@boyspodcast.com. Send us some feedback, guest ideas, topic ideas, thoughts, concerns, criticism, comments. Throw your physical address in the bottom of the email. We'll send you out some free stickers. I sent out at least 300 stacks of stickers this
Jesus.
week. I know, my fingers are killing me
Your little
from
fingies bleeding?
handwriting all of those addresses.
And that's a lot of envelopes, bro.
Dude, I had to take out a second mortgage on my house just to pay for stamps.
Well, stamps are expensive these days.
Yep, and we're not sponsored by Stamps.com.
No.
I'm not Mark Maron.
Hey, who are you guys? Stamps.com. That's not.
That was okay.
The who are your guys part, that's good. But the rest, he doesn't do any of that. But you know who does do that?
What?
Who does do that?
Okay.
Our sponsors, Anthem, AnthemBrewing.com.
Sounds like you had a couple already.
Just pop them up first. But it'll make you act like you've already had 5.
Right.
AnthemBrewing.com. Check them out. Tap Room, 908 Southwest 4th Street.
Anthem Brewing, 5 beers in a can. That's what I always say.
They can fit 5 beers in a can.
How do they fit 5 beers in a can?
Go to the Tap Room at 908 Southwest 4th Street, and they'll tell you. Tell them Boy sent you. It'd really be a treat for you and for us. Fat Bison, fatbison.com. Again, Christmas is upon us. Probably don't have a lot of time to get an order in now, but he might be doing maybe some end-of-year things, some post-Christmas deals. You never know.
He might be able to squeeze you in for 2020. First quarter of 2020.
First quarter of 2020.
I've noticed I follow Fat Bison on Instagram, at Fat Bison, and the orders are stacking up. He posted a very graceful, gracious, gratuitous post about thanking people for all the business. And you know what
The
I'd like
3
to
Gs
think?
there.
I'd like to think that we might have a little part of that. So keep it going.
Yeah. Put a little money in our friend's pocket. Champion Vintage, champion _vintage _OKC on Instagram. Hit them up. Not only inventory on the actual Instagram because they're restocking. Send them a message. They'd love to get you some shit for the holidays.
Lastly, thank you for the donations, the feedback, the telling of a friend, just Scrooging it. If you're just out there Scrooging it, I thank you from the bottom of my heart for the support, the kind words. You know, I see somebody, I see a friend, a listener, anything in between out in public, and every once in a while I get that, hey man, show's been good lately. I'm like, really? Thanks.
Yeah, much appreciated. Or you see a sticker tossed out in public that I didn't put up.
Yep.
Or someone wearing a shirt.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate you guys.
We're going to get right to the show. But first, a couple more little things. Thanks for hanging in there. I know ads are the best part of the show every week. We do have a hotline.
We do.
Much like that pecker tutor Drake himself, we have a hotline, boys. Call us. Leave us a message. It's 405-582-0242. Again, just like the email, thoughts, concerns, criticisms, comments, all that good stuff. Leave a message after the beep.
Yeah.
We might play it on the show.
Yeah. Do you have a jingle idea? Hit us with it.
Yeah, write us a song.
Yeah.
Give us your best. Give us one verse or one line of a holiday song, but it's about boys.
Yeah.
Or the podcast, or the boys podcast.
That'd be great.
Or little boys, a chorus of young boys. Do it. Lastly, we've got some dad hats. They're $20, black hat, Coral Boys logo. We've only got 2, maybe 1 left at this point. If you want them, $20 locally, a few bucks more if you want us to ship them. Again, hit us up on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, email, hotline, however you want to contact us. We're open for business.
We are.
And without further ado, on to the show. All right, we're here.
We here.
Ads are out of the... Well, wait a minute. A lot has transpired.
Wow.
Transpired?
Transpie. It's a...
Whoa.
I was thinking of like a woke pizza place.
Transpired. Okay, all right. Okay, I'm just digesting.
right.
Huh, get it? Pizza?
I ate 40 pizzas in the last 30 days.
Have we talked about that on
We
the show?
haven't talked about that because it's so fresh, like his pizzas.
Much like a piping hot Papa John's. Well, not so piping hot anymore. You know, I know.
Not according to Mr. John himself.
Mr. Schnatter. I love that name. I know, we're a weekly podcast.
Sure.
My goal someday is to quit my job and do this show every day.
That'd be great.
But we got a long road to hoe,
We do.
if you will. So I know sometimes we talk about things that are a few days old in this topsy-turvy news cycle. We got social media.
We do.
We've got Twitter.
Yeah.
We've got Facebook, Instagram.
Well, Reddit is a aggregator on its own.
So the cycle is just, it's much like that wheel in
It's
the
not even
sky.
20. Now it's like it's instantaneous. It's every 5 minutes or something.
It's like Baby Yoda. It's my favorite new thing. You know what I love to do? I love to pack that into everything I can. The memes, drawings.
I'm going to tell my kids this is actual Yoda.
Oh boy. It is though, right?
No, it's...
Is it
no,
not Yoda?
No.
It's not Yoda?
I don't know.
I haven't watched
We
The
don't
Mandolin
know.
yet, so
The
I don't know. I'm not really hip on musical instruments, but no, a lot has transpired. Listen, the cat's out of the... Listen, the cat is out of the bag. Blink 405 is returning Saturday, December 28th at the Speakeasy. This time, we're bringing along some friends. We've got Tweezer.
Oh, they're going to go, legendary.
I should have.
Yeah.
We have our friends in the Weezer tribute band Tweezer. They are one of the best. I don't even want to say cover band. I want to say tribute band because they really pay tribute to the sounds of Weezer. We're going to be playing first, I'm pretty sure. Tweezer's been doing it a long time, so we're giving them the golden throne. We're just going to warm up the seat, if you will. Yeah, it's $5. Come on out. Last time we played back in, what was that, September? It was September 28th. 3 months to the day.
3 months of the day.
Awesome. First time we played, we did Enema of the State in its entirety.
Sure.
Followed by a slew of Blink hits. This time, we're starting from scratch.
Doing it all.
We're doing greatest hits. We're doing deep cuts. We're doing a couple holiday bangers
Yeah.
that they penned themselves.
gonna
So
be good.
I'd love to see y'all there. We have special stickers we're going to be giving out. We've got some pins, maybe some other surprises in store.
Sure.
But we're back in the saddle. We're back in the saddle.
Back in that holiday
again.
saddle. And here,
Reindeer
before
saddle.
anyone starts worrying about Weezer, I can guarantee you they will not play anything past Green Album.
Well, even if they do, Weezer does have some good modern songs. But the good thing about Tweezer, they will play. I'm going to guarantee you, faithful listener, they will play your favorite Weezer song.
Oh, guaranteed.
If not, you can come up and lick the backside of my sack.
Unless your favorite song is off of Ratitude, then I can't really guarantee that.
If your favorite Weezer song's off Ratitude, stay home. You ain't coming.
You ain't welcome.
You ain't invited. Seats taken. You ain't coming to the show. But we have a banging set list. I think it's around 20 songs.
Yeah, it's a big one.
Practicing our asses off yet again.
Yeah, doors at 9. Get there early. Get a beverage. Get some food because we are starting right at 9. You do not want to...
No. We're starting at
10. Sorry.
We're starting
Doors
at
are
10.
open at 9. But get there before...
Yeah.
Get there before doors.
Well, and that, I made the flyer, put it out on the internet today.
Right.
And, I'm always like, oh, should I put 9 or 10? I put 9 on all the flyers, all the materials, because we want the butts in the seats or the feet on the dance floor.
Yeah, get the feet on the dance floor.
Come on out. It's going to be a great time.
Yeah, if you're at the last one, you know how much fun it is. And I'm not patting myself on the back, tooting my own horn, tooting our proverbial horn, our group horn.
What, Blink a ska band?
Yeah. They had a number in their name, so they're a ska band.
You're right, though. We did, what do the kids say? Rock the house last time.
We brought it.
We did. We I'm tooting, okay? I'm tooting.
I'm just going to toot that horn.
I'm tooting a horn. We did a good job on our first show. I have a feeling that this one's going to be even better. We had the first one under our belts now.
Yeah. We know what we're doing.
So, yeah, thanks to the people that came the first time. You can attest to a good time. If you missed last time, here's another chance. It's a couple days after Christmas. Your eggnog hangover will be long gone. Come on out.
Start a new one.
Have a good time. Yeah. Ooh. We're going to be chugging
I ate 40 gallons of eggnog in 30 minutes.
Oh, fuck that. No.
Come on out.
Come on out.
It'll be fun.
If you were there last time, you noticed that we dressed time appropriate, Blink appropriate. And a lot of people I talk to are like, oh, that's so cool. We should have dressed up. Like, hey, if you feel the need, dress in appropriate attire. Either Weezer-esque, nerdy, emo 90s style or pop punk Blink style. Let's act like it's the fucking like late 90s again.
Yeah, dust off those black frame glasses, maybe that ball chain necklace, maybe your favorite pair of shell toes.
Would
Dickie
that not be
shorts.
neat if we had that at the door? Go to like Party Galaxy and just get like a bunch of nerd glasses, have those at the door, and then like ball chain necklaces?
Well, Mark Hoppus and Rivers both wear the dark frame
There you
glasses.
go.
I know Mark didn't used to, but nowadays he's not caught dead without them.
Well,
Is that a saying?
Because he's blind.
Yeah, he's getting old. Getting up there.
Getting up there in the age.
Okay, so listen, we're going to get to the show
Yeah,
now.
bye.
Thanks. I got to start off the show with something very exciting. Last weekend, I found the perfect recliner.
You sent me a text message and said you just picked up a recliner. Vintage, but in excellent condition. And first thing I said was, I need to see a pic. Immediately. I need to see it.
Yeah. It's an exciting day. Listen, I'm a 38-year-old man. Why didn't I do this 10 years ago?
As soon as you plop in that seat, was that the first thought you had?
Dude, so, okay, Kate and her daughter and I, we went to Rink Gallery. So every year, there's a little traditin I like, a holiday traditin. I buy I search for and eventually buy a vintage Christmas ornament for my Christmas tree. I've probably got about 8 now. I've been doing this for years.
8 years.
Oddly enough, yes. I went to the Rink Gallery with the gals, and we're on a quest. We're on a quest for the perfect vintage Christmas ornament.
And they have a good selection.
They do, and I have very high standards.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want something new that looks vintage.
No.
I don't want something new.
You don't want something targeted.
No.
Target the store.
Or Hobby Lobby.
No.
Listen, I love going to Hobby Lobby this time of year because of all the Christmas shit. I'm a Christmas boy. I've said it a million times.
The smell of fake pine.
Yeah, dude. Oh, you know those like glass bottles that have the sticks in it that smell like pine
Yeah,
tree?
yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I do a fake tree. I did a real tree 2 years ago. Huge disaster.
Yeah, we did that for the past like 3 years, and it's been a pain.
I don't think I'm allergic to it, but I think it does fuck with my sinuses a little bit. So I do the fake tree, beautiful vintage plastic tree, fake plastic tree, if you will, adorned with many, many beautiful vintage ornaments. So we're at the rink, on the quest for the ornament. I turn the corner. You know that scene from National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation where they're out looking for the tree, and they come upon the tree, and the light's shining down, and it's going, oh. That was the moment.
Okay.
But it wasn't shining down on an ornament. It was shining down on a 1985 black leather Lazy Boy recliner. Now, listen.
I had to date it.
This ain't your daddy's recliner.
Well, it was.
It might have been your daddy's.
It might have been. Actually, may have been.
Actually, it may have been. I need to sniff the seat and find out. I see it, and I'm just like, I do that, like craning my neck, like you do at a car wreck. You're like,
Yeah.
you know. And I turned to Kate, and I was like, I need to go have a seat. I'm gonna go sit in that. And she goes, okay. You know, Kate's so cool. She's like, I'm an erratic, weird guy. She's my ride or die, man.
Yeah, yeah.
She's my recline or die. That's what she is. And I go over and I look at it, and I'm just like a dad. I am a dad.
Yeah.
I'm a dad.
Yeah,
I'm a
you're a
dad
dad.
now. I look at the recliner. It's in a booth. It's kind of pushed up against the wall. So I was like, well, I got to pull this out from the wall. I don't want to scuff it up.
Yep.
So I pull it out. It had like a blanket on it.
Very dad of you.
Very dad. And I sit down in it. I lean back. And then I reach down on the right side and I flip that wooden handle back, and that classic click, 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 click.
Yeah.
When it leans back and kind of like locks into
Oh,
place.
yeah.
And I was sitting there, and this recliner, Josh, let me tell you, it's not one of those new overstuffed, like
too much going on.
like the Lady Venus and the big seashell. It doesn't look like
where
that.
it feels like it's swallowing you.
Yeah, it's kind of smaller, but it's very cushy, very comfortable. I sit in it, immediately fell in love. I was so excited. Like, my heart was racing, dude.
Like, I got it. How much is it? Where's the price tag?
I didn't even see the price, and I was like, I need this. And Kate reached around and grabbed the price tag, $200. So I'm like, reasonable prices. That's pretty affordable.
For a vintage, like a vintage recliner that's in, I would say, excellent condition.
So, okay. So next, I got up eventually. Actually, Kate and the little one, they had to go to the restroom. So they went to the restroom. I sat in the recliner the entire time, almost like staking my claim.
Well, that, and you also need to know how it feels after. I mean, you could sit on anything. I've done, we talked previously about going furniture shopping. You can sit on a couch for like a minute.
Right.
And it feels fine. But what does it feel like after like 5 minutes?
Yeah.
How does your body form to it?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I got up and I did the walk around. Then I tipped
like
it
it was
up.
a car.
Totally.
Like a classic car.
The wooden leg, like they have like the arched legs that stick
yeah.
out. Not a scratch on them.
Ooh.
I even tipped it over and looked at the undercarriage just to make sure. I was like, there better not be like, dog shit,
A busted spring or something.
a busted spring, cobwebs, rot. Maybe the wood is rotting or splintered. Dude, perfect.
Like it's fresh off the showroom floor at 85.
It was showroom floor condition.
Damn,
my friend.
dude.
So I took the price tag off of it. It was a safety pin to like a under flap of, something. I took the price tag off. I put the price tag in my pocket, and I took the price tag up to the counter. And I was like, we're going to do a little more looking around, but that bad boy is mine.
Going home with me today.
That's going home with me. So we looked around. We found some ornaments. Mission accomplished. So I drive a small car, a hatchback. The back seats fold down flat. I was able to get this thing in the back of my car.
Without scuffing it?
Yep.
Damn, dude.
Oh, yeah. Got it in there, just like Tetris.
Yeah. Well, you've been in bands. You know how to Tetris gear into the back of a car.
Well, the back comes off in true Lazy Boy fashion. So,
as it should.
Yeah, so the underside went in first, and then the back I'd turn on its side and kind of Jenga it in there. Reverse Jenga, I guess. And got it home. Immediately got on Amazon and ordered a leather cleaning and conditioning kit.
Boom.
2 bottles.
Mm-hmm.
Oddly enough, I believe this was on Saturday. So it was if it's Black Friday, what's Saturday? Saturday?
Black Friday starts on Thursday and it goes all the way to Monday.
Right. So I got this kit, and it was a Black Friday extended deal. Got this kit for like $8.
Nice.
Normally like $25.
Mm-hmm. Did it come with like a nice polishing rag?
It came with 2 different.
You have your hands out like you're holding giant tits.
Well, this is all I have, Josh. This is all I have. No, it came with 2 sponges that were covered in microfiber.
Okay.
So you got 1 for each, so you're not cross-contaminated.
Wax on, wax off. Yeah,
Exactly. So I cleaned it first that night. It didn't even need it, but I was like, you know what? I'm going to do it.
Just to polish her up.
Yep.
Like getting a brand new guitar. You could buy a brand new guitar from Guitar Center, bring it home, like, yeah, it's clean, but it's not. I want it to be my clean.
You know I got to give it that Robby
Gotta
rub
give it that
down,
rub down.
dude. So I cleaned it up, and then I hit it with the leather conditioner, and let me tell you, the luster, off the charts, my man.
Yeah.
So I'm really enjoying that. It's just funny because we were talking about recliners like 2 or 3 weeks ago.
And the perfect one just literally fell in your lap.
Dude, it was like manna from heaven. I mean, I couldn't have asked for something better. It fits beautifully in the living room.
Yeah.
It really ties the room together.
It does. When you sent me the picture of it, it was in your house already. You'd already brought it home. I didn't see the rest of the furniture and how your living room is kind of decorated. It's kind of, the couch is kind of mid-century-esque, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I don't know, how's that gonna blend? But it's such a, I don't want to say, it's not a fashioned lazy boy. You know what I mean? Like there's some that can be like, it only goes with certain shit.
Yeah.
This is one of those classic ones where
I like to call it timeless.
it's a timeless piece. You can put it anywhere, and it looks great. And it's black, which goes with everything.
Yep. I'm loving it, dude.
If it would have been brown, you would have been like, eh.
Yeah. That's why I just didn't. It was perfect, dude. And I've spent a lot of time in it since I got it.
Taking any naps in it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Dude, you immediately that's what happens when you sit in a lazy boy for more than 5 minutes, you fall asleep in it.
This thing naps like a dream. It was born to nap.
Does it have the, when I was a kid, I always wondered what these were about, but the pieces of fabric that go over the arms?
It does not, but I know what you're talking
or
about.
the thing that goes over the head? Like, is this piece of fabric going to save that part?
No, it's just going to end up on the floor.
Yeah, always. And
You
the
knock it
dog's
off.
going to get it.
Yep. The dog's going to be running across the living room with it.
Maybe it's for this. Maybe they were for your arms are going to be on there, so it's going to be wear and tear. So that's just going to happen to the flaps and not your actual recliner.
And I guess the head is for like if
your
I got a
greasy
fresh
ass hair
perm or something. Yeah.
Or lazy boys are made for dads. What are dads, especially like old school 50s, 60s dads? Dapper Dan, pomade.
Mhm.
So you're going to get your sticky ass or gel or hairspray or whatever.
I like to eat in the recliner, so I just reach back there and grab that and tuck it in like a napkin.
Like a bib.
Like a bib, yeah, like a
fucking bib.
lobster bib, you know.
A leather lobster
Yeah,
bib.
it's just covered in butter.
Oh, it sounds good. It just drips right in you.
But yeah, I quickly wanted to touch on that.
Yeah.
I'm so excited, and I called my dad because it was like buying a new car. I was
Yeah.
like, Dad, guess what I got today? No, I didn't get a Cybertruck
What'd your dad say?
yet. He said, first thing he said was, well, you'll be taking a lot of naps in that thing. And I said, I already have, Dad. I already took my maiden nap in it.
How did he feel about the price point to the condition of the... Did you get a good deal?
I sent him a photo as well, and he said, that's a pretty good deal. One of them cost you about $800 at Mathis Brothers.
True.
And I was like, you're damn right, Dad.
And it's vintage, Dad.
Yeah, which is funny to think about 1985 being considered vintage.
Yeah.
I mean, that's 24, almost 25 years old now.
30.
35. Holy shit, you're right. 35.
You have a 35-year-old piece of furniture on your hands.
That recliner
That's
is
in great
almost
condition.
as old as I am.
You try to find... I implore you, dear listener, try to find a piece of furniture that's 35 years old that holds up. I've gone to thrift stores. I'm a sucker for like vintage furniture.
Yeah.
And I beeline straight to the back of a thrift store, wherever their furniture is. And I'm hoping to find just the cool fucking couch or the cool chair, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And you see it, you usually never find one, but when you do, it looks great.
Oh,
and then you get closer up and there's like a piss stain on it.
Dude, that's the worst. Like that, like a classic piss stain where it's like, it's been cleaned, but there's still that like white
The ring
ring
around, so you know what it was.
Yeah.
For instance, there's a little shop around the corner. Someone was doing like an estate sale in it. And I'm killing time walking around in it. And there was this perfect mid-century modern, low to the ground. The arms are low, so it's like, a very square couch, mint green with like silver sparkle within it. Looked so fucking dope. I didn't even think twice. I opened my phone, took a picture of it, sent it to my wife. And without missing a beat, Diana goes, "There's a stain." And I looked at
Good eye, Diana.
and it was a piss stain.
Yeah.
You could tell it was a piss stain.
It's usually a piss stain.
What is that?
I don't know.
Piss stain couches. I mean, I pissed on a couch or two in my day.
I've never pissed a couch.
Oh,
You've
never?
shit a shirt, you pissed a couch.
I shit my pants.
What have you vomited on?
Oh, God.
Your sweater already?
God only knows. Well, I vomited on a lot of things. But
No.
I've pissed a few couches, and I'm not proud of it. I've blamed beer a couple of times.
Yeah.
I spilt the beer.
Oh, yeah. A frothy.
Real frothy, urine-smelling beer.
Yeah. This beer smells like piss.
This beer smells a lot of piss.
I will say this, though. Watched a lot of Disney Plus in this recliner.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You've been getting on that game?
Kate subscribed to Disney Plus the day it launched.
Boy, you get it free for a year. I love when people do, "You got Verizon? You get it free for a year?"
Yeah.
Okay.
No, we just pay for it.
Well,
have
it's $6 a month. Yeah.
I have a Verizon, Apple, iPhone,
Just get it.
XS Max, 512 gigabytes.
And this is what gets me. I'm not saying you're a cheap man, but you're a frugal man, and you like a deal.
Yeah.
I would have sworn up and down you would have struck on that. I get it free for a year.
I know. I should have. She's paying for it, though. But with the little one around, we're really getting some mileage out of this Disney Plus.
Oh, for sure.
But I got to say, first thing I threw on, can you guess?
Aladdin.
Do you even know me?
No.
What's the first James Cameron movie that I would
Oh, yeah, I forgot they had Avatar on there.
Yeah, baby. I've watched it 3 times.
They have it
since
on like the Ultra HD thing too, right?
It looks. I will say this. Netflix a lot. The streaming quality will go down.
Yeah.
If your internet is kind of wonky, dude. We've not had a. I know there was like a little bit of problem like on launch day.
Sure.
I think we actually got it the day after. I have not seen a single drop in quality.
No.
Or a kick out.
Dude,
or a timeout.
Yeah, I've been on Netflix several times, and it'll just pause in the middle of a show. I'm like, cool.
Yeah.
We watched the first day of Disney Plus. We watched Mandalorian, and it froze up twice. But since then, no. And the quality is great.
Yeah.
Like everything looks crisp, even the old shit.
Yeah.
I put Aladdin on, and it blew my mind. I was like, because I thought I haven't watched Aladdin since I was a kid. And it was my favorite Disney movie. And as soon as I turned, I'm like, well, it's gonna look like shit, but it'll be nostalgic and it'll be fun. No, it looked fucking amazing.
I wonder if they're doing anything to like remaster.
They had to have. So in that scene in Aladdin where the Cave of Wonders comes out, that part, I'm like,
is that the cave that looks like a tiger?
Yeah, like a tiger's head or lion's head, whatever. When that thing came out, I was like, it did not look like that when I was a kid.
Right.
They digitally touched that shit up, and I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
Touch it up.
Fuck it. Just don't Lucas it. Don't George Lucas
Don't Lucas it and put in Malarkey.
Oh boy.
McClunky or whatever the fuck.
Hairy legs. Disney Plus though rules we've watched. Okay, let me think real quick here.
Yep.
Avatar 3 times.
In a row, back to back.
Yes.
It was a long Sunday.
Mulan. I've never seen Mulan.
Yeah.
It was good. Let's see. Oh, I watched a lot of I like to sneak in a little Disney Plus at night after everybody goes to bed.
Oh, you mean Disney After Dark?
Disney After Dark, yeah. I
gets real horny.
I've watched a lot of the like old Mickey Mouse cartoons.
Yeah. Where they have the whole like Mickey thing where and it's a linear from like Steamboat Willie on up.
Just to watch, like,
Yeah.
it was simpler times back then.
Very simple.
But even those super, super old Mickey cartoons that are from like the 30s or 40s, like they look crisp.
Yeah.
Like they had to be touched up or something. But again,
Yeah.
I don't care.
Dude, I was always a sucker for classic Disney animated movies like the Snow Whites and the Cinderellas, and just because it was hand-drawn stuff,
Yeah.
so it looked... It didn't look, it didn't pop in your face and look crisp, but the artisticness, just to know that a team of people busted their dicks and pussies to make this thing look that good
Yeah.
for the time.
Yeah.
So good.
We watched Beauty and the Beast.
Mm-hmm.
We watched Brave. Is that the one with the Irish girl?
The
Yeah.
Irish
Archer.
Hawkeye. Yeah.
Yeah. Watched that. And then Kate one night put on Xenon.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Let me just say, the real turd in the punch bowl.
Well, that was Disney. That was the Disney program when it was their Disney Channel.
Right.
A Disney Channel popped up when you and I became just too old to give a shit about it.
Now I watched it and we had a good time. It's so cheesy. It's very of the time.
Xenon.
Yeah. And then we've just watched a lot, man. But I gotta say I'm a fan of Disney Plus. It's great if you have a kid. I mean, doesn't that kind of go without saying?
Yeah, I think. Well, I was the first to be a fucking Scrooge about it and be like, "That's lame. Why? It's another stream." Blah blah blah.
Did you call it fat?
I called it fat. I'm really good at doing that with people. I talked a lot of shit, and then I found out you can get it free. It's like, well, we'll try it. I've heard this Mandalorian show is really good.
Yeah.
But that probably sucks too.
Yeah.
Being just a dick. As soon as I started watching, it's like, dude, this is fucking great. It's great for people our age who have kids, so you can watch the things that you grew up loving, and then show all the things the kids love is there too. So it's the best of both worlds, something for everybody. Like you said, after dark, Daddy can put on Avatar or fucking, I don't know, Toy Story 3 and cry like a bitch at the end of it.
It's funny. I posted something about watching Avatar 3 times, and I added Disney Plus on Twitter. And Colin, our buddy, replied to my tweet, and he's like, "I still don't know if this is some sort of elaborate joke."
Your Avatar thing?
Yeah.
Like it's one long, it's the very
just a
long,
running joke.
Like my brain just stopped. Never mind.
All right. I said, no, my love for Pandora is real. But I got to thinking on my third viewing of Avatar, I was like, I mean, I own the DVD.
Mm-hmm.
I own the 3-disc box set Blu-ray. I also own...
Andy Kaufman, that's what I was thinking.
That's it. I also own a bootleg copy of Avatar that my friend
so
Jordan
you're a fan.
gave me.
So you've seen it. You've probably seen it hundreds of times.
No. Because
100?
you have to remember, dude, I only watched Avatar for the first time last year.
Right. Like years after
I've probably
it came out.
seen it... I've probably, like, no joke,
Uh-huh.
probably 20 to 24 times.
I've seen it once in the theater when it came out.
It's a long movie.
Long movie. But so you've seen it enough to know, you can basically, when you've seen a movie enough times, you can kind of quote it, where people are going to say things and the plot of the movie and all of that stuff. You still don't think it's a little stupid. What is the name of the element they're trying to get?
Unobtainium.
Saying that back, do you not think it sounds really stupid?
I think it's clever.
Unobtainium.
Yeah, it's awesome.
It sounds like
the
everything in that
perfect
movie seems like it was all like James Cameron wrote. He goes, I don't know, we'll call it something else later, but they can't get it. It's unobtainium. Fuck, we'll come back to it.
Right. Then they forgot.
And they just left it there.
Yeah. I think my love for the movie is really based upon the fact that I want to have sex with one. No, I'm joking, sort of. I really think it's visually stimulating.
It is very visually
I love
stimulating.
the color palette of the movie.
The blues, the
purple.
greens.
I mean, dude, I love that. I love that purple and turquoise and green, almost like peacock colors.
Yeah.
I think I would say 15 of the 20, let's just say 23 times I've watched it.
Right.
I probably
Had a
wasn't
raging
even
erection.
listening. Yeah, well, yeah, for a few minutes anyways.
You weren't unless you were paying attention to the visuals.
I'm just like, it's just like in the background while I might be like painting Warhammer or practicing bass or something.
So is there a part of you that wishes you would have seen it in theater in 3D?
Oh, yeah, dude. In fact, when the second one comes out, I think next year,
Jesus.
I'm hoping some place here in the city will show the original in 3D. And
They'll do a thing where they play the first one and the next one back to back.
dude, I will be there. I own 2 Avatar t-shirts.
You're a fan.
I am a fan.
I've never, honestly,
I'm a real Avatard.
I don't know anyone who's an Avatar. I don't know anyone who's that big of a fan of that movie.
I know.
At all.
Well,
And you love it.
hey, you said on the Tunes podcast, I've always been ahead of the curve. I'm a trendsetter.
You
I'm
are a trendsetter.
Cool guy. You watch. Springtime, everything's going to be purple and turquoise. Mark my words.
Perps and Turks,
Perps and Turks.
as I like to say. So you were saying you went shopping for a Christmas ornament for the tree. My wife and I also bought live trees for the past few years because, we thought it would maybe make the house smell better, or it's something more natural about it.
There's a bit of holiday magic
with having a live
having
tree,
a live
going
tree.
To pick out the perfect tree.
Yeah, it's fun.
And getting into your house. It's fun sweeping up needles every fucking day.
Yeah.
That's
Now
really
this
fun.
here's a tree.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, it's a good one.
So
Good movie.
this year, we're walking around Target, just kind of whatever, and we go to the holiday section just to look for nothing, just to see if something pops out.
Just taking a stroll.
And I noticed my wife looking at trees.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, are we going to do a live tree this year? Oh, yeah. This one looks nice, though. So we're looking around. They're doing like a 20% off deal, whatever. And we're both talking, and we end up realizing neither of us really wanted. We thought the other person wanted a live tree, so we were just doing it for the other person. Like,
Yeah.
no, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Then we got a fake tree, and the whole way home, we're talking about like the benefits of getting a fake tree.
So you bought the fake tree.
Bought the fake tree.
Okay.
It's a nice one.
A good tree.
A real good tree.
One of the greatest trees that's
It's
ever
a-
been grown.
And it's 7
Frankly.
feet. It's a big tree.
Okay.
So the benefit is
Oh, a 7-footer?
7-footer. It barely fits in my tiny little house.
Yeah, I was gonna say once you put the topper on.
We can't even put a top
Oh,
on.
you can't top your tree.
Well, we never.
get a flat top.
Well, we always have. Diana has like a big toy collection, and she has this like
I bet.
10-inch.
I
what is that,
bet.
like 12-inch like
Yeah.
animal from Simpsons, fucking Muppets, and it perfectly hugs the top of a tree, so that we would always put animal on top of a tree.
So it doesn't add height.
It just
adorns.
adorns
Okay,
it.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I guess we donated that last year, or it got lost somewhere, which kind of bummed me out.
Yeah.
So we just put something else on top of it in that way.
Dirty
I would love to
sweat
put a
sock.
topper. We have a topper that's it's so fucking heavy that I don't know what tree would ever fit on top of. It's like what a nautical star would look like 3-dimensional,
Mm-hmm.
like with all these weird sides to it, and it lights up. But you put it on, it's made of copper or whatever, and it just weighs the whole tree. It's fucking stupid. So we got a fake tree because you can store it, you can use it for years and years and years and years.
Yep.
And you don't have to go buy another one.
Last year, I bought my fake tree probably about 4 years ago, maybe 5.
My favorite website, myfaketree.com.
Ancestry.com. Tree. Okay, that's all I got. I bought my fake tree, off of Craigslist.
Oh, you got a used fake
I got
tree.
a used fake vintage.
Vintage.
Not that not one of those silver trees that's very bare and kind of
Oh, yeah, like tinseling.
like those are cute, like in the window of a boutique store in downtown
Sure.
Oklahoma
And
City.
you can put like 3 ornaments on
Yeah.
before it falls over.
But I got a classic Douglas fir, short,
Nice.
squatty,
Mhm.
very pyramid shaped, very cute. I drove from Edmond out to Midwest City in the snow and ice back when I was driving that big red truck.
Oh, yeah,
that
to
I
go
used
get
to
it?
have to go get it. And let me tell you, I felt like Santa Claus in his sleigh.
Just tossing that. Wasn't it a box or just the tree?
It was in a box.
Okay.
It was in a box, and it came with a stand. It was in the original box that had been like taped a lot.
Right.
And you'd like slide the tree out, kind of like reverse Grinching it.
Oh, yeah.
out of the box, which is always way harder to get it back in.
Well, you got to go the other way.
True. Last year, I said, to hell with this box. This box has had it. Like the cardboard was frayed. It
Right.
had stains.
So it
all
wasn't
over
like
it.
a cool, like vintage box
No.
you'd want to keep.
It was
'cause
a
looks
cardboard
cool?
box. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Double corrugated, 8-fold box. I said, enough with this.
Mm-hmm.
To hell with this box. I got on Amazon.
Malarkey with this box.
No more malarkey. I got on Amazon
Mm-hmm.
and I bought, I think it was like $8 to $12, let's
Mhm.
say, maybe $10. A Christmas tree storage bag.
Nice.
Dude, let me tell you, you need to get one. Get you a tree bag.
Well, here's the thing. I'm going to get one, but the box it came in, it's a nice box.
Really?
It's got handles on it. It's made for like restoring.
Oh, there you
Pretty
go.
dope.
There you go.
But eventually, it's going to wear and tear. So what you do is you get a bag and you put that bag in the box. That when the box gets destroyed, you got a bag.
Smart man, thinking ahead.
Thinking ahead. You got to always double protect the things, you got to protect it.
I need to get a new tree topper. I have this old one, this like 60. It's one of those really tall, like pointy ones that has
like a steeple.
Yeah, it has like the ball on the
Yeah.
bottom and then a point, and it's like gold. It's like that plastic that looks gold, and it's like flaking off. It looks cool, but I'm in the market for a new topper, and I'm really
You get who's the bar rescue guy?
Taffer.
I thought it was Topper.
Well, I was thinking.
You get a topper.
Well, I was thinking about
Taffer
getting
topper.
a popper topper, a John Popper tree topper.
That's gonna be real heavy.
Makes me a popper topper shopper right now. Do you think they make a John Popper from Blues Traveler Christmas tree topper and
They
market
have
it
to.
as the
popper topper.
popper topper?
Yeah.
Yeah, your tree just falls over all the time.
Yeah.
Because he was a larger gentleman.
Or you get a copper topper and it's just a fucking carrot top. A carrot topper. A tree carrot topper.
He probably has that.
Oh, I'm sure. And he uses it in his gags.
Or pulls it out of his box and puts it on his
his
head.
gags. That's what you call comedy. Just gags.
Yeah, just a bunch of gags.
a couple of gags.
Just some yucks.
So yeah, man, that Disney Plus is great. Christmas time is great. I'm looking forward to all the movies and TV shows they're already coming out. They're already out. Have you seen any new Christmas movies, like newer Christmas movies?
Okay, not a movie,
Mm-hmm.
but I do have to throw this out there. Kate and I guess it was on Black Friday,
Mm-hmm.
on Amazon Prime Video.
Mm-hmm.
We watched the new Casey Musgraves Christmas special.
You've talked about this. Here's the thing, and I know everyone's gonna boo-hoo. I don't know who Casey Musgraves is.
Okay.
I've never seen her. I've never heard any of her music.
She's a country artist.
The name, I was gonna say the name kind of sounds country.
Yeah, she's a country artist, and she's had a few albums out in the past,
Mm-hmm.
and they're kind of in that, like, Carrie Underwood vein.
Kind of crossover country kind of a vibe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like she had this one song called Biscuits,
Mm.
and it's very, like, kind of hokey.
Well, it's called Biscuits.
Well, the chorus goes, the hook in the chorus goes, "Mind your own biscuits and life will be gravy," which I think is clever.
Can you sing it for me?
Mind your own biscuits and life will be gravy. It's cute.
That's cute.
Right?
I
The
guess.
video is super cheesy.
Is she attractive? Okay, well then, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not saying that's what sells,
No,
but
it doesn't hurt.
name me an ugly country artist. Female.
Oh,
Gonna be hard pressed.
yeah. Yeah. Yep. See? It has a total package.
Case closed.
So she had a new album last year called
Mm-hmm.
Golden Hour, and she kind of distanced herself from her old catalog.
Sure.
And this new one is way more of a pop record with like a little bit of country tinge.
You mean to
it.
tell me an attractive female country artist decides to break away from country and start doing pop?
Yeah. Oh,
That's
yeah.
weird.
I know.
That's
So
weird. You
strange.
don't really see that happen.
So Golden Hour
Mm-hmm.
is a fantastic record.
Okay.
Like I heard about it. I think Aaron Pierce at work
Mm-hmm.
turned me on to it. And then I saw John I love John Mayer on Instagram. He has a great sense of humor.
Is it good?
He's got a good gram. I mean, come on. He also plays guitar for the Grateful Dead now. How cool is that?
Does he really?
Yeah. He filled Jerry Garcia's shoes. Dude,
That's crazy.
yeah, so now they're called Dead and Company,
Mm-hmm.
and John Mayer plays all of Jerry's stuff and sings his
That's
parts.
cool.
And
Does he still play a Strat, or does he play like a Garcia type guitar?
No, he's got a PRS that has a ton of switches and knobs on it.
Cool.
But he also
Garcia's
has
fine.
his signature PRS Strat called the Silver Sky, and it's a beautiful guitar.
That's cool.
But dude, you can ask like anybody who's pretty into the Dead. I would say if you asked 10 Deadheads,
Mm-hmm.
9, maybe 10 people would be like, he's doing a great job.
Crazy.
He's awesome. Awesome. Anyways,
A
he
deadhead
posted,
consensus.
yes,
Yeah.
he posted about Casey Musgraves. So I was like, listen, if Mayer likes it, Robby gonna like it.
Okay.
I like John Mayer.
So she has a Christmas special.
So she has a new Christmas special. It just premiered on Black Friday.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's just called the Casey Musgraves Christmas Special or Christmas Show or something. And it's kind of SNL in the fact that it's skits.
Yeah, like a classic Christmas special.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's cool because the set, when they zoom out from the set
Mm-hmm.
on the soundstage, it looks like a dollhouse. It's 2 stories, and every room is like a color theme.
Mm-hmm.
And it's beautiful. It's very, and I think she described it as this in an interview I read. It's very Wes Anderson meets
Yeah.
Gucci.
Oh, okay.
It's like glitzy and glamorous, but it's also very Wes Anderson in the color scheme and the decoration.
So if I'm not familiar with her music, will I still enjoy the
oh
special?
yeah,
Okay.
Well, because she does. So it's like there's skits and then there's also like songs in
right.
it.
And she has like Christmas classics.
She does several Christmas classics. It's only 45 minutes.
Okay.
She does several Christmas classics. She also does, I think, 3 or 4 original Christmas songs.
Okay.
And dude, they're all good.
Nice.
She has one in particular called Glittery. It is maybe, in my opinion, no maybe. I don't mean maybe. It is the best modern Christmas song I've heard in a long time.
Oh, wow.
It's fantastic.
That's
It's beautiful. It's heartfelt. It's clever. It's sweet.
that's high praise.
It's good. I say,
If it's only 45 minutes, I'll check it out.
give it a watch.
I'll watch it tonight while I'm eating dinner.
Report back next week.
Will do. Well, I watched while we were putting the tree up and decorating and stuff, there's a movie on Hulu called Noel. It's a new Christmas movie starring Bill Hader and I forget the lady's name. Anywho, so she plays the daughter of Santa and he plays the son of Santa. Santa dies and he's supposed to take her place, but he's just not a very good Santa.
Did he try?
He tried.
Did he give it a good try?
He tried and failed.
Okay.
But it's a really, I thought it was going to be like, I got something to put on the background. Pretty heartwarming story. I mean, it's very predictable. You know how it's going to end, but it's just cute. I
Okay.
love a cute, heartwarming, simple Christmas story.
How many reindeer nuggets would you give it from 1 to 7? 7 being the worst.
7's the worst.
No, 1 to 10, 10 being the best.
Give it a solid 9.
9?
It's good.
Now, is this on the Christmas scale or
On
the
a
good
Christmas
movie
scale.
scale?
On a
Okay.
Christmas
What about
scale.
on the good movie scale? How many reindeer nuggets?
Like a 4, 5.
Okay.
It's
Fair enough.
as a movie, it's not great, but as a Christmas movie, it's really good.
Christmas movies, man, you got to knock off a few
Dude,
points.
that's the thing, man. Right now, like we're talking about all these streaming services. You can go to any streaming service right now and go to their, whatever they want to call it, the holiday favorites or Christmas time or whatever they call the category of holiday films.
Uh-huh.
And you're going to scroll through a bunch of thumbnails that look exactly the same.
It's that Hallmark Christmas movie template.
Yeah, it's like there's going to be one where it's a guy and a girl and their backs are to one another, their arms are crossed.
It's called like Christmas cookies or something cheesy.
And they're wrapped in Christmas lights or ribbon or something, and then there's a group of people behind him, like a best friend going, he's not the man for you. You know what I mean?
Or like a crazy grandma with like a burnt quiche or something.
Yeah.
You know?
There's always holiday hijinks happening in all of these movies.
Yep.
But you know what? They turn around at the end, and she goes with the guy you least expect, though you're expecting it because they always do.
We did a little something different this year.
Yep.
We watched National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation like a week before Thanksgiving. And I'm not one of those like hardline like, yo, Christmas before Thanksgiving Day. Like, I don't care about that. I'm
Yeah.
just like, whatever, do what you want to do.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what, in my house, that tree ain't going up till after Thanksgiving.
Day after Thanksgiving.
It can go up the day after. It can go
Yeah.
it can go up Thanksgiving night.
There's some traditions that need to stay traditions.
We did watch that a little early, but it felt nice. Now, I'm not going to be watching it around Halloween.
No.
No. Next year, I might wait till after Thanksgiving.
That's for Ernest Scared Stupid,
right.
and you go into.
Adam's Family.
Well, here's the thing.
all the
that-
classics.
That movie, something I didn't think about when I was a young man watching Christmas Vacation. It takes place over a month because when the parents or they're taking naps in the lounge or whatever, they're watching the Macy's Day Thanksgiving Day Parade.
Oh.
So it's Thanksgiving into Christmas.
Well, doesn't Cousin Eddie say, we'll be taking her with me when we leave next month?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, makes sense.
It takes over a long period of time. It's a great. Did you think it held up?
Oh, dude, it's the best. In my opinion, it's the best Christmas movie.
I say that too, and people will be like, "Oh, simp." Like, so, what's your favorite horror movie? Halloween. Like, Christmas Vacation is the best Christmas movie ever made.
Listen, that's just like your opinion, man.
Yeah, but it's the right opinion.
Right. No, yeah, I'm agreeing with you. I'm just saying, like, if it's your favorite, it's your favorite.
There's a reason why they play it 24 hours a day on Christmas Day.
I mean,
There's a reason why they play Christmas Story as well. They're both great movies.
That's a top contender too. But To me, even when I was a kid, like A Christmas Story was kind of boring. Like it kind of dragged on. It seemed like it was like an 8-hour movie for some reason.
because it has that like radio show kind of a vibe to it.
I'm not downplaying the fact that it's a classic Christmas
It's a classic movie,
film.
but it does go on for a while. There are a lot of acts to the movie, but it's got laughs. It's kind of scary shit.
Yeah.
Like the Santa, when the Santa does the ho, ho, ho.
with the boot. Yeah.
Dude, that creeped me out as a
When
kid.
the kid pisses his pants. Doesn't he piss his pants on Santa's lap? That one kid
Yeah,
is like,
yeah.
Mommy. And he's got this like snot in his nose. Oh, that little
creepy-
ugly kid.
creepy
That's an
sound.
ugly kid.
Some kids are ugly.
Yep.
That's just how it goes.
It is. Even the ugly kids get presents, though.
You know, that is true. And this year I found myself, I got the holiday bug way early, and it hit me square in the dick real hard. I've been having 104.1 on my car, just playing Christmas songs all the time. I love it. People talk shit on it, but man, fuck it. If you just put yourself in that zone and just let it overtake you.
Let it snow.
Let it snow. And man, there's no better time of year than Christmas time. I don't know what it is. You automatically get in a more positive mood. You see the good in everything. The sun shines a little bit brighter. The snow glistens on the ground. Not yet. You know, it makes you want to be a better person.
Yeah.
I love it.
I do too, man. It's my favorite time of the year. It's the most wonderful time of the year.
I've heard that somewhere.
So I've been told.
No.
I'm excited. This is the first Christmas where Kate and her daughter are living with me. Last year, they were staying here on the weekends and over Christmas and stuff, but this is the first year that it's like the little family unit, you know, all together.
Christmas Eve, Christmas Day.
Oh, dude, it's so awesome. I can't wait. I cannot wait. It's going to be great. And even though I do battle a little bit of seasonal depression, you know, it starts getting dark at 5:30 p.m.
That's the only bummer.
It's cold. You're not outside as much. I can't get on my hog and go ride like I want to. But it is still my favorite holiday, and there just ain't nothing like it, man.
No, I think it's if you were like in Christmas Vacation, he had time off. He had a vacation, but a staycation. It should be Christmas staycation because they didn't fucking go anywhere.
Yeah, that wasn't a word back then, though.
Right. Well, you have time off, so it starts getting dark early. Who gives a shit? You're home. You can just enjoy being around family and friends.
Yeah, I'm an early riser anyway, so
I am a little jealous of you this year because you get to be Santa.
yeah, dude,
That's so dope.
I get to be Santa.
That's so awesome.
And let me tell you, Santa is broke. Santa is broke this year.
Listen, times are tight.
Santa has really
Did your parents ever do that? Like, you say that, well, you know, there's a lot of kids that Santa's got to take care of this year. You may not be able to get everything on the list.
Oh, yeah.
Basically, Dad going, I didn't get that bonus I thought I was going to get. But
You know, when I was really young, up until I was probably about, I don't know, 10 or 11, like, my family didn't have a ton of money. We weren't, like, dirt poor or anything. But there were some light Christmases.
yeah.
Some light under the tree.
Yeah, I
You
remember
could see the wall, you know?
we had a couple of light Christmases. But my
Always,
parents...
let me be clear here. Let me clarify. My dad always made the best of it. It's not like we didn't get anything.
Right,
it's not like we
right.
got like oranges, you know, or
or like
nothing.
a pair of socks from Dollar
Yeah,
Tree.
he always did his best, but you
Yeah.
know, I could tell, you know, I mean, times were tough.
But
back then.
that's how you know, like, even our lightest Christmas was still extremely privileged.
right.
You know, like there are kids that don't get shit. There's kids that are dying in the street
Exactly.
of hunger. Blah,
Yeah,
blah, blah.
yeah.
So anything you get is great.
But damn it, that didn't mean I didn't want my fucking Turbo Train or my NES.
I didn't get a Talk Boy.
Yeah.
I wanted a Talk Boy. And I said it on the podcast before, I asked for it every fucking year. I wanted a video camera.
Did you ever get a Talk Boy?
Nope.
Oh,
I got a Game Boy
that's
when I
good.
didn't ask for one, that was cool though.
That's a great Christmas present.
But now I guarantee what it was. They went to the store and they didn't know what a Talk Boy was because they haven't seen Home Alone 2 Lost in New York. They don't know what that is.
Mm-hmm.
So they see something with boy and they're like, that's probably what it is. And they're probably around the same price. The Talk Boy is probably pretty expensive.
I would say I think the price of an original Game Boy was
89?
around, I was going to say about $90. I bet a Talk Boy was like 60,
Yeah.
70
Yeah.
maybe. So I'm guessing here.
For a glorified tape recorder.
Yeah, a tape recorder with a stick sticking out with a
Yeah.
hole in it.
And all it did was slow-mo,
Mhm.
right?
I do remember somebody brought one of those to school like the year that Home Alone 2 came out.
Yeah.
And or was it it was a Home Alone 2, right?
Mhm.
Wasn't the first one.
Yeah, it was 91 or
Okay.
92 or something like
Yeah,
that.
and dude, even though it was a glorified tape recorder, I thought it was so cool.
So dope. But it was clunky. It was very large.
Yeah, it's a big
But I wanted one
piece
because,
of
like,
machinery.
it was super cool. I did get a handheld recorder, though, one of those little, like, things you would use in, like, class, you know? And I think...
Oh, the micro cassette recorder?
Yeah.
Dude, did you not think...
But it wasn't mine was a regular cassette. It was still pretty clunky. It was
Okay.
a big cassette recorder.
Did you ever think that those micro cassette recorders were like the coolest thing ever?
Oh, yeah.
I had one, like, I think, this shows how old I am. I think I had one of those my first year of college. Because I thought, oh, I'm a college kid. I got to record all the professor's speeches and
So I can play it back.
lectures. Yeah, I never used it
No,
for that.
I by my first semester of college, I did that same thing. I recorded an entire class, and then I never listened to it again.
I think I ended up recording prank calls with mine.
That's what you do. Well,
Yeah.
we made like radio stations or whatever with ours. Like it was, they got me one of those because it's the same damn thing as a Talk Boy, but it doesn't do slow mo.
It's not called a Talk Boy, though.
No, what you do is you barely push pause while you're recording, and then when it plays back slower.
You break it, basically.
You break it.
You hack it.
I hacked it. I hacked the handheld recorder.
Yeah. Well, we're working on our Christmas show right now,
Mm-hmm.
kind of getting some things in line. We're not exactly sure what we're going to do. Hopefully, we'll continue our tradition that we started last year.
Yes.
But we're working around some schedules, school, family, holidays, work,
Mm-hmm.
bands, social life, all kinds of stuff. But I'll tell you what, man, we're recording this on the 4th. This will be out on the 6th. Yeah. Dude, it's right around the corner.
Does it not feel like Halloween was just like 2 weeks ago?
Dude, I feel like I went trick-or-treating last weekend.
It just keeps
2
getting
weekends ago.
faster and faster.
Then we die.
Dude, eventually.
One of these days. But hey, you know what? We got each other right now, and that's all that matters.
That is all that matters. Holiday season. Hey, grab a loved one.
Beat the shit out of them.
Beat their fucking tar.
Kill them. Don't do that.
No, tell them you love them. Be nice to each other. Give a homeless guy a burger or $1. Just be cool, man.
That's what I'm going to do on Christmas Eve. I'm going to don my Santa suit.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to roll up in my sleigh,
Mhm.
my Chevy Sonic, and I'm going to buy 40 filet of fish from McDonald's. And I'm going to go around and hand them out to homeless people.
Do you think a homeless person would eat? I wouldn't eat
A cold filet of fish.
Cold fillet of fish.
But Josh, it's freshly caught cod.
From where? At McDonald's? In a landlocked state?
Right.
Okay.
Well, it was fresh when it was caught, but that was a month ago.
That'd be something nice to do, yeah. Go to Brahms and get a bag of burgers for $5.55.
Maybe some nog.
Maybe, get a jug of nog.
Do you think a person in need would appreciate a glass of eggnog?
A jug of eggnog. Could you imagine a jug of eggnog with a bag of burgers together? Ooh.
It's a heavy Christmas.
Too heavy for Christmas, if you ask me.
Well, listen, it's time to wrap it up.
Like a gift, time to wrap it up.
I love it. I love it. Thank you
Mm-hmm.
for listening. Thank you for sitting down with me. I appreciate you, man.
Robby, thank you.
Yes. And we will see you next week with a brand new episode of Boys.
Bye.